What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are driving a 2008 BMW 335xi. This is the 3-liter turbocharged N54 engine, which is all too famous. We have a 6-speed automatic transmission made by ZF on here, and we have some mods as well as the owner, Logan, with us.
Hello.
He's been with us for a Civic video and with the Camaro.
And the Lexus.
And the Lexus. Yes, we've driven a lot of your cars.
Yeah.
And yeah, you traded your Camaro for this.
Yep. I traded the Camaro. I mean, it was running, driving, straight up trade. Just handed the keys and the titles, and now I drive this.
Yeah, so we have, it's an MHD Stage 2 tune, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Which we think makes maybe like 400-ish.
Somewhere around there.
Maybe a little less, a little more, give or take.
Yep.
There's some intakes on here. We have a catless downpipe, no mufflers. It sounds pretty rowdy. So I'm really excited to drive this. I've never driven an N54 car before. It's my first experience. It is also a sport pack with the steering wheel, paddles, and the adjustable seat bolstering. We did outline some of these things in the previous E90 video we did. We drove a 328 with a 6-speed manual. So this is sort of the opposite end, top trim, top transmission, all-wheel drive. So let's go ahead and take this out for a drive and see how she rips. Of course, we have all of our warnings per BMW fashion. Something for the lights, something for the brake pads, but all is well in this car. The car just doesn't know that all is well. In classic BMW fashion, the turn signals are temperamental. All right, so some initial impressions of the 335xi. Well, like all BMWs from this era, it's very smooth. It rides great. The throttle pedal, interestingly, actually feels better on this than I'm used to from BMWs this era, which might have something to do with the tune and how they configure the throttle. We'll try sport here. 4th gear. Oh, left out a little bit there. Wow, this thing's quick. I was maybe like half to 3/4 throttle. Oh man, this thing is rowdy, rowdy, rowdy.
Once that turbo kicks in, it'll try and rip the tires in half.
Oh yeah. Fortunately, we have the all-wheel drive system to save us from ourselves.
Yes. Traction control stays on.
Traction control stays on in this one. Brake pedal feels good. It's nice and firm and it has a little bit of modulation. Not too firm though. It feels good. It feels like a sports car brake pedal, which is kind of what you would want. Interestingly too, the paddles on this, to see how it has this little thing here on the front, that's so that you can push it forward to downshift. So see, I just upshifted to the left. First time I drove this car, I tried to downshift by pressing the left one here, and it didn't work because you have to push it forward. So you can kind of drive it one-handed if you want to, because BMW knows their target audience. You know, some bros are gonna do one of these. Oh man, I don't even think that was half throttle. Now this engine sounds really good. The exhaust is a little buzzy, although you said you're trying to get a muffler on this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about doing a MagnaFlow muffler or something, just
Get something on the end.
yeah, something different to just make it a deeper, less drony tone. Good.
Wow.
We're making enough boost. On the drive up here, I couldn't get it to make over like 9 psi. We just made about 11.
Oh man. No, it feels great. It feels healthy. 158,000 miles. And it's had some work done to it. It has the Index 12 injectors, which is a big thing on these. The injectors, Index 12, as the name might suggest, is the 12th iteration of the injectors for this car. BMW didn't do it right the first time, or, well, I guess the 10 following. That MHD Stage 2 tune is rowdy.
It is. That is my favorite part. The first day I had it, I just kept, anytime I saw somebody with an open window, I'd just floor it up next to them and then just let them have it. I am obnoxious with this car.
Yeah. So interestingly, you're not really used to BMWs. You're not a BMW guy. Never had one before, but you like this car.
I never thought I would like BMW, but it has proven that it is more reliable, faster, and better built than my Lexus.
Yeah, so it was kind of that weird thing where you have a Lexus that was kind of rowdy, beat on, and you got a BMW that it's not super nice, but it's also not nice. You know, it was reasonably cared for. It's like regular.
Reasonably cared for, but also beat the crap out of it at the same time.
Yeah, but it's a performance car. It just kind of just eats it. You know, and it goes to show you that there are some cars that are inherently better and more reliable traditionally, but ultimately, if you get a bad example of a car, you just got a bad example of a car. It's still gonna not be that reliable. Whereas if you get a good example of a car, you know what? A lot of cars, when they're taken care of, aren't actually as bad as a lot of people say. Most cars that get a bad reputation for reliability is because people modified them to make crazy power numbers the car was never intended for, or they just didn't take care of it, or both, which is really the killer combination. She has a lot of personality. I gotta say, I love the Sport Pack steering wheel in this too. This 3-spoke, it's very nice. It's very fitting for this car. It looks sporty. I think the non-Sport Pack one is also 3-spoke, but it's a lot blockier and it just doesn't look as good. The car is very well dialed into itself, especially for 158,000 miles. And actually, that shock absorber at that corner is driver's fun, correct?
Yep, it is totally blown out.
Yeah, totally blown out, and even still, the car handles pretty well.
Drove it all the way from Kentucky to Michigan with it, and only scraped twice.
Only scraped twice. The stock suspension on this car does handle pretty well. I believe the Sport Pack cars did get a slightly more aggressive suspension over the regular ones. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong in the comments down below. But yeah, it feels great. Perfect daily driver, refined enough, but when you want to take it to some back roads and kind of do what we're doing, it's still plenty of fun. It feels stable, it feels eager to go. It's a nice package. Hey, look at that. So the tires we're on right now, they're not horrible tires, but they're not amazing. And, well, they say lack a little bit of grip in the rain. These really got BMW sort of the lesser great reliability reputation. And you know what, there is some truth to that, because before this, they didn't have turbos, they were a lot less complicated. But to be honest, relative to modern cars, these aren't really that much worse, to be honest. The injectors are expensive, the fuel pumps are expensive, but if you look at a lot of modern cars, so are they. Maybe it was just a little bit ahead of its curve as far as cost of parts and maintenance. Now there are definitely some bad designs about this car, like the expansion tank right above the turbo. That wasn't the greatest choice in the world. But in the grand scheme of things, you know what? They took miles. These were daily drivers for people. A lot of people took them up to 200K. Now this has got 158,000 miles on it. Logan's going to keep it for a little while, most likely. And you know, he'll probably get it to 200 with not that much effort. It's scary fast.
Yeah.
It's really fast, ladies and gentlemen. Holy smokes. That was what made these cars famous. I mean, it was that right there. I mean, the back roads, it's one thing. That's what BMW will tell you that made this car good. What we just did is what the world collectively decide made this car good. What the world collectively decided made this car good. Yeah. Wow. It's fast. Probably the fastest car you can buy for the money.
Definitely.
Honestly.
They're getting real cheap too. You can buy one of these for like $3,500 right now.
To be clear, you don't want a $3,500 one, but you can. It's like how you can buy the V10 M5, the E60 for 10 grand. You don't want a $10,000 one. You just can buy a $10,000 one. Oh, now it's yelling at us. What's telling us now? Is the brake pad still?
Nope, left turn signal.
Oh, great. This transmission's so good too. The 6-speed made by ZF. It's a fantastic gearbox. It's smooth, it's quick, and well, it handles the power really nicely. We have finished our test drive of the 2008 E90 BMW 335xi. It is so fast. It is truly, in my opinion, the best dollar to horsepower car on the road today. Now, there are some gotchas with these and some quirks, and some of the maintenance is expensive. Index 12 fuel injectors, I think those are $2 or $3 grand. High pressure fuel pump, it's $1,000. You know, and there's a lot of gotchas on these. And it really is hard to get one that's fully sorted. But if you're not afraid to get your hands a little dirty, wrench on it a little bit, and do your own research and work on it, you know what? You can have a bargain, really fast car. Well, frankly, it just does it really well. A lot better than all of the 90s nuggets that everyone says does a good job of making a lot of power. This is a lot more refined, a lot better package than any 90s car. Logan, thank you for showing your car on the channel. I'm excited to see you get it all fixed up, get some nice suspension on it, fix a little bit of the odds and ends. But yeah, everybody, E90 335i, 335xi in this case, the all-wheel drive, it speaks for itself. And with that, let's go ahead and give the E90 335xi a score.
The E90 335xi scores here on our list, lower than some of the older 3 Series models and the newer 435i. The reasoning, really, is reliability. Yes, this is the most car you can get for the dollar, but there are a lot of potential gotchas. And don't fool the one in the video being a good purchase as being the norm. Should you buy it? The BMW 335i changed the world and set the performance standard of all of the turbocharged cars we know today. This all-wheel drive model being even further proof of it, seeing as all new cars now come turbocharged and with an all-wheel drive option. Unfortunately, being a trailblazer of a lot of new technology comes with many potential flaws, all of which are well documented for these cars. That said, the dollar to performance cannot be ignored. You can pick up a nice one for $10,000, or less nice ones for a third of that. For how important this car was to automotive history and how much performance you get even in stock form, it's no wonder why these are as popular as they are.